Hello, everyone. Wait just a minute. See if anybody hops on. Excuse the background noise. It's getting on nap time at Casa Horton. So I have Ben and Holly on right now. Hey, Nicole. Nikki. How is Christopher feeling? Is Christopher better? Hey, Miss Usher. I'm doing a live feed, Evelyn. It's getting on nap time, so we're laying in the bed. I'm glad. Now that he's feeling better, we'll have to get the kids together. So I'll start in just a second. Ooh, I'm shiny. Is that a good sucker, Evelyn? Yikes. And there's her sucker.
More sucker?
Alright, watch your thing so I can talk. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've had a few people ask me about the Botox for migraines. So I was going to come on here on my bed to nap time for me. Yeah, y'all come to the pool. Well, we can't come today because I don't know about, is it storming in Greenville? Because it just got nasty. Like we were out in our little pool, and I got a sucker on my finger now. We were out in our little pool, and we were out there for like 15 minutes, and Evelyn decided she didn't want to be out there anymore. It was a good thing because as soon as we came in, it started raining, and now it's like storming. But anyway, I've had a few people on Facebook and on Instagram ask me about the Botox for migraines. And so I was going to come on here and answer questions and tell y'all a little bit about it. Like a background on me is I've been dealing with migraines now consistently for about just over 3 years. It started after I had Evelyn, my youngest. I was stupid enough to get an epidural, and they say that can be a long-term issue when you have an epidural, is chronic migraine. So I definitely got that. If we wind up having another baby, I will not be having another epidural because it wasn't even worth the pain that it's given me. So I went through a lot of medications, trial and error with pain management, and basically got to a point where I was not functional enough for, day-to-day life, like I needed to be, considering I've got, those of you who know me, I've got 3 kids, and things are hectic when you have children, especially when you have multiple children. So, Evelyn, it's just rain. It's just rain. So, back in March, I finally got approved by my insurance to get Botox for migraines. And I went to Duke, and I'm with Dr. Collins. He's a neurologist there, and he's absolutely wonderful. I love him. He's got a good bedside manner, but he tells you, he's very plain spoken. And I love that. But he has very good bedside manner. I had been to a neurologist in Goldsboro that I liked him, but I just didn't feel like at the time I was getting the help that I needed. And at the time we just thought, the drive was too much, so I switched over to a neurologist in Greenville and could not stand her. I hate speaking ill of people, especially on Facebook, but this particular neurologist had no bedside manner, basically treated me like, one, that I was an imbecile. I guess because I don't have a doctorate, but also treated me like I was just crazy and maybe looking for pills. And that really annoyed me. I don't particularly like ingesting a lot of medicine, because I am aware of, like, side effects, long-term side effects, especially with, cancer runs in my family, heart issues. I mean, and I'm that person that I'll read the side effects for medicine, and then I'll start, like, freaking out and worrying. So the fact that she was just acting like that, and then would just shove pills at me, when I felt like, hey, Hayden, I felt like she was just trying to put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. And we're singing. Okay, she was putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. I didn't want to just treat the issue. I wanted to see if I could find out maybe why I was having the issue, and not just stop the pain, but stop the actual migraines. And she wasn't really doing that for me, so I went to Duke. That's a bit more of a drive than Goldsboro, but it was definitely worth it. Got approved for the Botox injections, and in March had my first set. It's really quick. I didn't realize it was going to be as uncomplicated and as quick as it is. I was thinking, I was going to have to sit up for 4 hours, and there was going to be all these possible side effects, and the side effects are, like, minimal. The worst I saw was this eyebrow right here. It is a little bit dead. As you might know, Botox is a neurotoxin, relaxes your muscles, which is why people get them for things like wrinkles and sagging, because it relaxes those muscles. When you tense your muscles up, you get these lines. And it basically does the same thing for your head. It relaxes it so you don't have the tension that can cause migraines. And it works for about 3 months. The only issue that I had was my eyebrow doesn't, like, I'm trying to make I used to be able to lift this eyebrow really well, and I can't do that anymore. And yeah, and I mean, this eyebrow doesn't really work very well, but that's the worst that I had an issue with. Obviously it doesn't help me with any lines that I might perceive that I have. It's not for that. They don't put enough of the toxin in you. So you're not getting the same amount that you would get for a wrinkle preventative or whatever. It takes less than 3 minutes to give you the injections. There are 37 injections. They inject them here in your temples, the top of your head, the back of your head, the bottom part of the base of your skull, your neck, and in your shoulders. Severe weather, hold on a second, severe weather alert for Robertsonville. Oh, lovely. So there's 37 injections, not painful, a little bit uncomfortable, but not painful at all. The most bothersome thing to me during the injections is when they start injecting your scalp. Your scalp is really tough. And so it kind of has like a cracking sound when the needle's going through your scalp. It's just that, like, nails on a chalkboard kind of sensation. It's just, that's the worst part of it. Today, it seemed like it was a little more painful than the first time. I'm not sure why. It may just have been me today. But it seemed like it was a little bit more uncomfortable. Maybe it may be because I've had it done before. But other than that, like, you can resume normal activity as soon as he's done, because I was worried about exercising, which, I mean, I'm not doing that right now anyway. And I was worried about laying down, and he was like, no, don't worry about that. Do not read WebMD, because it will give you bad information every time. So I've had no issues. And my migraines have really improved, which he was really pleased about, because a lot of times it takes longer for your Botox to really kick in. Sometimes it's like the second injection before you really notice a difference. And there was a huge difference. Like, there were a lot of migraine days, but there were more that I was not having migraine. For the first few days after my first set of injections, I had migraine pain. And then I was fine. So it's really improved. It's something that if you suffer from chronic migraine and your insurance will cover it, I would definitely recommend it. You have to keep a journal. You have to meet, I know with I don't know about other people's insurance, but with mine, there were certain criteria I had to meet. I had to keep a journal of my pain, what days I had pain, what time it started, what time it ended. Because insurance is really funny about that. I mean, these injections without insurance are like $6,000. So super expensive, if you don't have insurance. Hey, Crystal. So I had to keep a journal. I had to have at least 15 headache days a month. And I had to have tried at least 2 or 3 different preventatives. That did not work. And I did all that. I'm currently taking nortriptyline at night. It's a low dose blood pressure pill that also helps with migraines. So I take that at night. Hey, I take that at night as a preventative along with my Botox injections. Because the other 2 preventatives just weren't working. My husband has also noticed, though, that I'm on continuous birth control now, and that my migraines have improved, so that might have had something to do with it as well, because my hormonal fluctuations tended to make my migraine pain worse and more frequent. Hey, Kevin, I'm still loving my hair. It's in a mom bun. I need to get a curling iron. I thought I had one because I was told that I looked really pretty with my hair curled. And so, I need to get a curling iron. I'm on here talking about my Botox injections for my migraines. So, it's definitely worth it if you, oh my gosh, even my doctor, Kevin, my doctor even noticed it. He was like, oh my gosh, your hair, he's like, so how many different shades of purple are in your hair? I was like, well, my stylist mixed a few. Okay, sorry, my connection's terrible. Hey, Penny. Oh, wow, and brain aneurysm, that's terrible. You're very fortunate, because aren't those typically aren't they typically fatal? Or, wow, that's really crazy. But, yeah, I had like 5 people compliment me on my hair, Kevin, so you did a really good job. I'm really pleased with it. My shower turned purple. I've got to go in there with some bleach and bleach the purple stains out of my shower. But anyway, my Botox, hopefully, I will get through. He likes to do 3 sets of injections before quitting treatment. Hey, Precious. So, I got my injections this morning, and then I'll go in again in September, at the end of September, and have my 3rd and hopefully my last set of injections. Some people, they have to keep going every 3 months to get more Botox for their migraines. I'm hoping I'm not one of those people. I'm hoping that, wow. Jeez. That's terrible. How long ago was that? I'm hoping that I won't have to go back after these. I'm hoping that I will be done with the frequent migraines. Trying to think. There was something I was gonna say and I can't remember. Oh, so hopefully I'll be done. The injections aren't fun. They're not terrible. I mean, it's like they use the smallest needle that is available. And they inject you. He does it really quick. Like I said, about 3 minutes. It takes about 3 minutes to get done. So it's not bad at all. 3 years ago. That's good. Did you have to go on blood thinners to get the other one to resolve? I don't know anything about aneurysms. But I don't have, some people are like worried, you know, I've had people ask me, well, does your face go numb? I, like, some parts, like, it's not numb, it's, I don't know, it's kind of a, an odd sensation, but I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed it with this set. With the first set, I did notice that there was a little bit, like, of a weird feeling, but nothing, like, major. I didn't have any sagging of my face. I didn't have any issues at all. Like I said, the worst.
I watched Princess Holly.
Okay, honey, I'm going to turn it to another Princess Holly. Like I said, the worst that I saw with me was that my left eyebrow. Sorry, y'all. I am trying to fix this TV for my daughter, and I think my remote control's going dead. The worst that I saw was this eyebrow right here. Did kind of do like a sagging thing. It doesn't move like it used to. Like, I can't do the rock look anymore. Like, I really have to. Okay, baby. I really have to. See, I can't. Oh, Lord. I had a, did they find out what caused your aneurysm? Haley. Yeah. Baby. Now she wants to watch Max and Ruby. But yeah, I haven't had any issues. Oh wow, and now she has to go pee. Y'all, I'm gonna have to cut this short because now my daughter has to go pee. And if you have children that are potty training, lupus. I did not realize that lupus can cause that. I had no idea that lupus can cause that. But I have a toddler who is potty training, so I have to get her to the potty. Feel free to leave a comment or a question here.
I want to jump to Mom.
Okay, you want to jump to me? Feel free to leave a question or comment here.
First, you gotta put that iPad down.
And I'll answer it. I got to go. All right, bye.
Mom.